Yo, yo, yo. We are live.
What's up?
We're live. The camera's on. Just let you know.
Hey, how are you, man?
Doing well,
We good?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Sir.
What's good, brother? All right, let's have a seat.
Let's sit down and have a chat.
Have a chat.
Have
I'm
a
a
chat.
curious guy. Like, I'm very curious about a lot of stuff in this world. And I feel like you're smart. You're knowledgeable.
I know a little bit. I'm an old guy. I know a little bit here and there.
Okay.
He's been around.
But first of all, I got a question before we start.
Yeah.
Now, are we in the Matrix? Are we in the MIB? What's going to happen here?
We just wanted to match. You're very special. You've
Yeah.
done a lot of.
I'm honored, brother.
You're a
I'm
special
honored.
guy.
I'm honored. It's nice to be here.
Of course, of course.
CIA,
so, if you want to give them a little background of who you are and stuff like that, just so the chat knows.
All right. First of all, I'm a gigolo. No, I'm joking. I was in Special Forces. I was in the military for a while. Then I transitioned out of that, and I worked for a bit in special stuff in the NSA, and then I went into the CIA, which became my love and my life. And I spent most of 30 years total in the U.S. government, but in the CIA, I spent most of my time in the Middle East in lovely spots like Iraq, Afghanistan, Somalia, Libya, Yemen. But I had wonderful experiences. I love the people over there. There's some knuckleheads, like everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
But you know, that's the way so now I'm here.
And you know 7 dialects of Arabic.
Well, I'd say 5.
5.
Can you speak Arabic?
Taban, أنا أحكي عربي يعني.
Damn.
Anche io parlo italiano.
So I'm Muslim, so I can read Arabic.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Walaikum assalam, brother. Are you Muslim?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
All right, no.
You've been to Saudi or you've been everywhere. In the
No,
Middle
I've been everywhere pretty much
Yeah,
in the Middle East.
So, all right. Question for the chat: what was your biggest accomplishment that you've done? Obviously, you're not a lot older. You're still young in the heart.
Well, why you want to hurt me like this?
No.
Say I'm an old dude?
Whoa!
You say I'm an old dude?
No. With those pecs, definitely not.
Right.
But what was your biggest accomplishment? You would say to this day?
Some of it's classified and all of this, but I have to admit, after 9/11, after meeting with the president, powered by a great team, powered by my leadership, we did some serious damage to Al Qaeda. You know, I won't go into details, but I will say we fucked them up.
Damn. All right, yeah, we don't gotta go too deep. I don't want to get
Yeah,
I don't want to get you in some hot
Do you
shit.
still have that level of security clearance?
No, I'm out.
You're out.
When you're out, you're out. I mean, you can keep it up if you want to hang out. If you want to hang around D.C. and all that. But when I was done, I was done. I transitioned into international business, oil business and all of that. Now I rolled out, came out, living in Florida, enjoying life, still travel the world doing stuff, taking care of issues.
So, what do you do in your free time now?
I work out, and I'm following you now. No, you're like, what?
Are you married?
Well, we don't want to go into a little detail.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We don't want to go into
Sorry.
we're all right.
Yeah.
But anyway,
You
You're gonna call.
gotta turn the ringer off.
can you hear?
Yeah, we can hear it.
Can you
You're
throw
good.
this away?
Oh,
that's my-
Tracy. She knows you're on the street.
Yeah.
She's a nice
Sorry, guys.
No
We
worries.
interrupted this. Well,
guy. Can you turn the ringer off?
yeah. I think it's supposed to be off. Actually, I don't know what
It's
happened.
okay.
It doesn't
No
matter.
worries.
But you were telling me before the stream, if anyone doesn't put like W Marty in the chat, what was gonna happen to them?
Oh yeah, you got this chat thing going on.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
the chat. Those are the people. It's the
You were saying you need W's, right?
Okay, look. I'm a very diplomatic, nice fellow. But if there ain't no W's here, there's a couple of things that happen. Let me be very frank.
Okay.
Here in Florida, we have 2 natural resources. We have alligators and we have sharks. The foreplay's a little different.
Yeah.
The end is the same. Chomp chomp, baby. I'm joking. Put what you want down there.
We'll cut that part out. We can't. We're live.
We're live, yeah.
Fine, keep
Everything
it.
lives here. Keep it.
We're stuck. Whatever you say, it just lives on the internet forever.
Oh shit.
It's okay. So when did you start going to the military? When did you get accepted into the military?
I never thought I was going to be in the military.
What did you think you were gonna do?
I thought, now this is going to get a little crazy, going to go sideways on you. My father was a huge Baptist preacher in Louisiana. He was like big.
Okay.
And I was more of a Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn personality. So we were always having adventures. And at some point, he and I were beginning to have communication issues, like every father or son.
Yeah.
And I was going to be a young preacher
Oh wow.
at 13, 14. And everything was going good. I could bring the house down on TV and radio. And then something happened. breast came into my life. No, what I mean,
We
what
all got
happened-
those. Question off topic, ass or tits?
No, as a young man at 14, it's all about tits.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel
Okay.
you.
But now you're an
Yeah.
ass man?
No, I'm just
A man.
I just want to read poetry.
No, speaking, I read
What are
that like,
poetry? What's your favorite
I just
poem?
want to cuddle.
I read that like organizations like do something called honeypotting,
Oh yeah, honey.
where they get like hot ass girls
Yeah.
to like infiltrate like people they think are susceptible and like kind of like f them for information. Is that true?
Yeah, look. You see that in the movies?
Yeah.
And all the spy agencies kind of try it. And what I used to tell my young officers, I said, look, fool, you are not hot. You are not a good-looking dude. If you're sitting in a bar overseas and this angel drops out of heaven right beside you,
Yeah.
you got to ask yourself the question, what the f is happening here?
Yeah.
Okay? She's either working or working. But
Yeah.
either way,
But
if you're on mission and on point, you got to stay focused.
that's like an actual strategy though.
Yeah, no, it happens all the time.
Has that happened to you?
Does it look like it happened? No, I'm an innocent victim.
Do you think Neon and I would be susceptible to that?
Absolutely.
Damn.
I got a girl for you gonna drop on the bar when you go out tonight. You're gonna drop right beside you.
Oh. Alright. I'm down. Alright, the chat got a lot of questions. They want to know a lot of stuff.
Okay.
The first thing they keep spamming is about aliens. They have all their theories and all this stuff. What is your take on that?
Well, recently it was discovered that in Yemen, where you're very familiar with, there was a UFO and an orb was shot and it deflected, and now the House is going over all this. It's like a big topic right now.
Look. This is the way I see this world. We're in a big ass world. We're in a universe. Okay? And there's universes beyond. Now, do you think we're the only assholes on one planet and all these other planets, right? I'll just make that point as just a point of like common sense. Second thing, the U.S. government. You always hear about, conspiracy. The U.S. government is not very good at keeping secrets, gentlemen.
Yeah.
If there was a big green monkey dropped on a planet somewhere, they would have, frozen and it would leak out, okay?
Yeah.
It would leak out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's going to happen. Now, do I think there are maybe out there, maybe someone like us sitting like, 2 universes away,
Yeah.
making fun of us on a live stream? Maybe. But they got a green head and they're looking like a so, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's a streamer who does that.
But you don't think that the info the government has is particularly interesting on that? You don't think they're hiding something?
Nah, man. If they were hiding something, there may be some unknowns.
Yeah.
But if they were hiding something, this is the United States of America. Look, other countries like Russia, China, they can hide shit.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
say one word, they're gonna lop your head off, right?
Yeah.
And they keep it locked down. America, good, bad, ugly. We're open society.
Yeah.
And we're meant to be open. And secrets don't say secrets very long.
Yeah.
What was the craziest thing you experienced in your time in the CIA?
Oh man, I've got some stories here. We could be all night.
All right.
We could be all night.
We got a bet right there.
Yeah, but we'll be all. Excuse me. No, but what I was saying was, look, I'm trying to think of some funny ass stories, but not funny but serious.
Yeah.
But I'll just say this. I used to tell my officers, it's a high stress job, right? It's not like all the movies.
Yeah.
But things are very calm and organized
Yeah.
until they're not. And I used to tell people, and it's very important, and you know what I'm going to say, obviously in your business, you got to have a sense of humor.
Yeah.
When shit goes down, you just got to breathe, relax, and go, man, this is f***ed up. But you can't freeze.
Yeah.
The last thing you want to do is freeze,
Yeah.
right? And so you just don't want to do that. You got to think through it. You
Yeah.
got to work through it. I mean, I was one time in a foreign land. I was out in the middle of the night, and you drive and you have a secret code and you pick up some dude, right? Spying. It's spy shit. You're driving, gets in the car, you blah blah blah, how you been? Blah, blah, blah. I was driving down the road, saw this dude, it was where he's supposed to be. I won't say what country, but there's not many roads there. I'll just
Yeah.
leave it at that.
Yeah.
The dude standing, I drive up, he jumps in the car, I'm thinking, who the f is this dude? Who the f is this dude?
Yeah.
And he said he spoke to me in Russian. He said something. I'm like, he like to shit himself.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I just picked up the wrong agent from the other side.
What the?
Holy
I'm done. I just looked at him, I was like, relax. I spoke to him in his local language.
Yeah.
And I said, we clearly have a confused situation. I'm gonna drive you up about 100 meters and you get the out this car.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, God bless you, God bless you, God
So that was
bless
your
you.
enemy.
And then I told him, I said, hey man, I think you should switch sides.
Yeah.
I look me up. You know how to find me. I'll be around.
Wow. That like really.
So I went up there. And the guy again. I let him out in the middle of the night. He turned around and looked at me and went, "Thank you. I love you very much." Because some people could have freaked out.
They're doing research on you. They said you were a director.
Huh?
A director during the Gulf War.
During the Gulf War.
Yeah.
No.
Yo.
A lot of the info
Dumbass
isn't
chat.
like correct. Like Marty is a bit of an urban legend.
Well, I'm an urban legend in the urban. No. But I guess I have obviously a shy, quiet personality. A lot of our officers are very, very proper.
Yeah.
And they have to be, but that can turn it on.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to be able to turn on those personalities. Like if I'm talking with a Russian individual, they're very uptight, right?
Yeah.
Uptight. So you can't be like, hey, you gotta be kind of mirror them.
Like, proper.
Whereas if you're talking to an Italiano or something like that, they're a little more animated, hands moving, go, hey,
Yeah.
va bene, oh. So, I mean, you gotta kind of reflect that.
But you were featured in Manhunt.
Yeah, Manhunt was a HBO. They got me out of the closet, not that closet. But the bottom line is, I came out. Some folks convinced me to be in this documentary and wound up winning an Emmy Award. And that's probably the most accurate story about before and after 9/11, right? And I thought director Greg Barker did a great job.
Yeah. And
I'm reading chat questions. They're asking if the government gets technology before us. Like, for example, like iPhones were made and they had access to them before us.
That's a great question. Actually, the private-public cooperation is government's slower and slower, but when it's about the dollar and commerce and capitalism, innovation usually comes from the private sector, right? And now, if the private sector is moving along at a fast pace and the government kind of sees that, hey, that could be applicable, then there may be some cooperation. But increasingly in recent years, before, let's say 50s, 60s, the government would keep everything tight, right?
Yeah.
Would never talk to, well, in recent years and under certain directors of CIA, George Tenet and others, they were like, wait a minute, this is crazy. We got Silicon Valley.
Yeah.
We got some of the smartest minds in the world.
yeah.
Why don't we go to them and we have this private-public, sort of thing, and because everyone else does,
Yeah.
and that's been very productive, yeah.
Yeah.
But to answer the question, no, I would say now private sector is ahead of government.
But before it was the opposite way.
Yeah, before it's probably obvious way, but now there's also a nice cooperation.
Damn.
Yeah. And the government also tries to push messages out, right? Through media and things like that?
Yeah, well, no, actually, I would tell you, I've heard that through my foreign friends, right?
Yeah.
Foreign friends, you see this omnipotent U.S. government, they know everything, they're doing everything. We're really not that good.
Yeah.
And normally, messaging, media, it's not the government driving media messaging in the States. Now, the social media. I mean, the younger generation, I'll tell you guys, you're all about social media, all about the different platforms, right?
Yeah.
And the government doesn't try, and again, I'm the old guy on set, but I can assure you, the government doesn't try to manipulate your opinion. The reason is, there's enough influences on the left, right, middle, who are doing that for them.
Yeah.
The government will try to, if something's going radical or something, they'll try to correct the record.
Yeah.
About a government activity, like this did not happen. But as far as manipulating our younger generation, no.
There was recently a tragedy. You and I spoke about it, in a public assassination of Charlie Kirk. How does something like that happen?
He had a security team. I mean, whether you like him or not, he was an influence. He spoke with respect and with opposite opinions. He invited them to debate, right? The fact that a demented individual would shoot him, right, for his beliefs, that's unacceptable. And again, I just want to, I don't want to go down the rabbit hole of hate and inciting like it's time, we'll kick, But the left, enough's enough. Stop the rhetoric. Stop the violence. And look, it's not, because what happens, and I'll just say this, young people are influenced. They can be manipulated. But when we have our government leaders, and I'll say congressmen on the left, Democrats, kind of saying it's okay for violence. Let's do violence. What are you doing? I mean, what are you doing? This is America. This is America. I'll tell you right now, all my life in service, CIA, Special Forces, all of this, I never thought I'm going overseas, I'm going to go after bad guys for the Republicans.
Yeah.
I never thought that. I thought it's for you. It's for Americans. I'm going for Americans. I don't care what you are. I don't care how you think. I don't care what you want to be. But we're going overseas and we're fighting bad guys for our freedom.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, the way the left, and I'm going to say left now, because the right, they try to be too goody two-shoes all the time. But the left, and again, I'll get on social media, I'll talk about social media. Everyone's real brave on social media. Talking. Talking. Like, how can you be happy a man, a family lost his father? How can you be happy kids? You know, how can you be happy about that? Are you nuts? Why don't you stand up? Instead, you're a coward. You're talking. That to me, we need to back it up. Slow down here. Sure, state your opinion. Stay it. But we as Americans got to stop this craziness. And I'll say it for the right or the left. We just got to stop. But it seems like, just what I'm saying, hypothetically, it seems like the left seems to be a little bit overboard on all this. And I wouldn't say it's too young. And to be honest, our young folks are the victims because they get manipulated by all these hype people talking hate. So just back it down a little bit.
What about the logistics of the shot? You're an expert marksman. You were telling me it was about 200 yards away. It was obviously other
Look,
factors.
he didn't just pick up a weapon and say, "Oh, this will work," and go
Yeah.
climb on a roof and take that shot. Okay, he had to have some training. It was a I think it was 30-06. That takes down deers. That takes down animals. It's a serious round, right? 30-06. It was 200 yards on a roof, and you got to think about the stress. He had to climb up there. So he had to indeed have some training with a good scope and all that. You know, you'll have some people say, "Oh, wasn't that hard?" Nah, I would say, given the moment, one shot in that, you know, in that stressful moment, you know, you had to have some training.
Damn.
So one of us, we couldn't possibly have the ability to do that without.
No, unless you went to the range a lot.
Yeah.
Obviously, practiced your breathing, had the right scope, had all of this, and then again, you can say what you want, but I mean, now we obviously see it on TV. You see he climbed up there, he went up there, took the shot, and then ran away. Right? He wasn't trying to shoot everyone else.
No.
It was one target,
Yeah.
focused, and he planned to get away. I mean, a lot of these wackos, you know, they shoot someone, they will shoot everyone else. He didn't shoot anybody else. So, again, that's what you call assassination.
Yep. R.I.P.
Damn. So you were in the CIA during 9/11, right?
Yes, sir.
So how was that?
Pretty intense. I was overseas when it happened, and I mean, again, if you've seen any of the documentaries, the CIA knew about Osama bin Laden. We've been warning, at the time, President Bush hadn't been in office that long, a few months. The warnings were going in and into the White House through Condi Rice, National Security Staff, and she was choosing, I mean, the facts are the facts, not to bring it to the president.
Yeah.
The CIA was ringing the bell saying this is coming, this is coming. We had a few opportunities to kill the guy before, but Clinton didn't want to do it. You know, but that's when we play by different rules, right?
Yeah.
After 9/11, the whole game changed. Until then, we were always trying to, you know, not really, you know, kind of one arm behind our back, at least the CIA overseas. So when it happened, obviously I was overseas, I knew as soon as I saw the first plane, and here it was like 9 in the morning, and overseas where I was, it was like 4 in the afternoon. And as soon as I saw the first plane, I'm like, I already knew who it was.
Damn.
And as soon as I saw the second plane.
So there was warnings before. Like,
Yeah, there was
you
all
knew it
kind of
was like-
warnings. Now there wasn't specificity. I mean, everybody says, "Well, we don't have specifics." We know where the guy is. And look, I'm a big believer. if there's a guy comes up tomorrow and his name's Marty Muhammad, and he says, I'm gonna kill Americans.
Yeah.
Okay, I've taken you at your word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say it, you said it. And once President Bush asked me, he said, how did they get on your list? I said, once they say kill Americans, and I don't care if you're in a MAM or whatever, now I'm watching you, right? This was after 9/11, okay? And so the issue is, if you say you're gonna kill Americans, are we gonna wait for them to kill us? Or are we gonna put our eyes on them and then see if we need to take other action, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what happened. Al-Qaeda said, Osama bin Laden wasn't lying. He said, we're gonna hate you, we're gonna kill you. And we were like, he's joking. He wasn't joking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when it happened, you knew it was Bin Laden specifically?
Yeah, we in my area, CIA, the Middle East, we knew, as soon as it happened, we knew it was bin Laden. I mean, you didn't have to ask us twice. We knew who it was. We knew it. Remember, he had tried to hit the World Trade Center before.
So
Right.
he tried to hit the World Trade Center before that?
Yeah. Oh, you remember the blind shake? The blind shake, he tried to blow it. See, you young guys don't
Yeah, we
remember
were
all
young.
that.
Yeah.
In New York City, yeah, the blind shake tried to do it. Okay? But we knew that was there. They had said the target. And New York is New York.
Yeah.
And for Al-Qaeda, that was the symbol of America.
Yeah.
And so Condoleezza Rice
Well,
saw and chose not to
she's a
report.
nice lady. God bless her. But you got to be able to go to the president and say, we got to do something.
Yeah.
You got to say, boss, this is serious. You got to make a decision. Because look, a lot of these people, they're not, if they're, she really went from D.C., most politicians, and it's just true, they're natural. They want to kick the can down the road. Don't make a hard decision.
Yeah.
Politicians, don't make a hard decision. Let the other guy deal with it. Clinton did. Clinton knew Osama bin Laden. We had Osama bin Laden in our sights, and we're begging Clinton, we can take this dude out. No, man.
Wow.
But his attorney general was like, oh no, it's the wrong platform. He was like, what are you talking about?
Wow.
So anyway, Bush again, give him credit. It had only been a few months, but then it happened. Now I'll say this for your edification. After 9/11, Bush was locked on. When I mean locked on, and the CIA was locked on bringing justice. I mean, the rules changed, and Bush, but the president, and under his authority, said, "Go kill him, kill him or capture him." And just for the record, we did.
How did you go about that? Did you help with the plan?
No, we helped a lot of plans. I was fortunate enough, had a great team.
Yeah.
Had a great team, worked underneath me, very dedicated folks, and we chased them down all over the world. We chased them down all over the world, and we captured some and took them to small boutique hotels where we had convincing conversations with them.
Yeah.
And we got actionable intelligence. And you hear all the, CIA tortured this and that. Sure, we made them feel uncomfortable, so what? Most of our special forces go through the same training. But they rendered actionable intelligence, and we saved lives. I sleep good at night. Those bastards killed 3,000 American citizens on 9/11.
Yeah.
They would have killed, they had more plans for New York, more plans for DC, more plans for Seattle, and more plans for LA.
Wow.
Wow.
And they were way ahead of the curve. So we didn't have time to give them donuts and coffee and say, would you please talk to us?
You foiled all those plans.
Pardon?
You
Oh
foiled
yeah,
all
we
those plans.
do we get hit again?
No.
Thank you very much.
And his people gave you guys all that info?
I'm just saying, did we get hit again?
No. You
No.
goat, man.
And it continued until the elimination of Bin Laden?
Yeah, I mean, Bin Laden was always a target, but the most important thing was his chain of command. Because they were the ones who were actively planning operations. 9/11 was just the first one. They were coming after us. So your chain of command, they're on the scope. And if you saw in the documentary where I said number 3, if you're Abu Butthead and you got promoted to number 3 in Al-Qaeda, that means you were the operational control. Your career is done. I'm on you, baby. My team is on you. You're going to come up on that, and we got you. If Bin Laden want to hide in the hole and all that, fine. We'll get to you.
Yeah.
We'll get to you, but right now we got to not have another attack on America. Period. No more. And our objective was to wipe out that chain of command, and we did.
How did that feel?
Yeah, good, pretty good.
But when Bin Laden was ultimately eliminated, it was almost like a holiday.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, the plan was always there. I mean, and he got what he deserved. But the team that had been pursuing him all along, it was their playbook that brought that, got to that point.
So it was your playbook.
It was our,
As long with your team.
our. I try not. It's not me.
Yeah.
It's our. It's our team. Just
Random
like
question.
today.
That's from your background.
Random question the chat's asking. Do you think we've ever actually been in the moon?
Oh, I hear that all the time. Yeah, I think we got lucky. Probably found the right moon and landed.
So no.
I think we landed. I think we went to the moon.
How come we haven't really gone back since?
Yeah, because
Like,
I mean,
people wonder because it was in the 60s and
no, I agree. People ask, of all the shit, how do we get two guys
Yeah.
to land in a piece of
And they recorded it,
yeah.
and it was live.
On the moon, right?
Yeah.
I mean, is that and now and given today in like even the streaming world, you're thinking, how the hell would you have a dude up there with?
You would think if you could do it back then, it would be
You
so
feel it,
easy to do
yeah.
it now.
Yeah, but back then, maybe it was an objective to land on the moon.
Yeah.
Now it's not important. You land on the moon, you go.
I think we would want to land on the
Yeah.
moon.
Yeah, hey, I don't,
What if we want to
have
do a
you-
podcast
wait,
live on the moon?
Yeah, okay, but did you see the moon when they landed?
Yeah.
They ain't shit up there. It's a big rock.
It's cool though.
It's like going into a hotel.
It's a fire background.
Well, hold up. It's like going into a hotel room, in a hot hotel. You think it's a whole house and just nothing but a quality inn.
Oh,
I'm joking. I was joking. My point is,
Yeah.
the moon's
Yeah.
the moon. It's a rock.
They didn't find any aliens. They didn't find
They
any
find no
water.
aliens. Now, once you go further,
yeah.
you might find some.
Yeah.
Mm.
But if you remember back then, the moon was a big deal. No one ever been on it. It was kind of a race with the Russians and everyone to get somebody there.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, tag, you're it.
Yeah.
And we got there. And then we probably came back and said, ain't up there. Why are we going back up here?
They keep spamming the word Epstein.
Epstein, what about Epstein? He's a weird dude.
Yeah, about like the files and all
Were you
this shit.
familiar with him before all that came
No,
out?
don't put me in that.
Was he in the sights of?
No, he wasn't. Look, let's just get real here.
Yeah.
Epstein's like these rich dudes, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's partying. And he's taking advantage of these young girls.
Yeah.
Okay? And everybody, he's a good guy, gives some money. If you remember, he was indicted. They had him.
Yeah.
And then they let it slide. Why? Because he's a rich dude in Palm Beach? I don't know. But he slid.
Yeah.
He slid. And then he kept doing it. That's what you think about. It's the first shot, okay? You got ladies who are abused by him, underage.
Yeah.
Look, man, if they're 19, 20, 21, okay. That's not age appropriate,
Yeah.
but they're not underage.
Yeah.
These are young girls.
Yeah.
They're getting manipulated.
No, he deserves to be publicly killed.
And he's having parties.
Yeah.
And he's inviting, party boys, older men.
Yeah.
And he's got his pimp, the girl, right? But if it was us, we'd be in big trouble, in the clean. But he's some rich dude hanging out
Yeah.
with rich people, right? And so, yeah, that's unacceptable. And so, I mean, do I think files, the way I see it, put it out there, but obviously you got to do it under the law, grand jury, all the
Yeah,
process.
well, people talk about it because they were making a big deal. They're going to release it. We're going to release it. We're going to release
Yeah,
it.
well, yeah.
And they decided not to. So, and then Elon said that Trump's in it. So it's just a lot going on. Do you believe that?
When I'm one of these, when there are a lot of conspiracies,
Yeah.
it's usually nothing burgers.
Mm.
When at the end, you're like, okay, we know he's a pervert. We know that guy was there. We know that guy was there.
Yeah.
And by the way, Trump was in it. You don't think the Democrats would have released that
Yeah, while Biden was president.
while Biden's president if Trump had anything to do with it?
So you don't think he did?
Nah, I don't think he did. Otherwise, why wouldn't they have released it?
Yeah.
I mean, they hate Trump.
Yeah.
They would do anything.
Who did you vote for?
I voted for Trump.
I've never voted before, so.
Yeah.
You're an expert in central intelligence and kind of so Trump was the better option in terms of safety.
Yeah. Well, I look. I saw the way the world, America was going. It was going way here. Now, maybe he was over here, but maybe if you swing back in the middle is where we work better.
Yeah.
We had over here way left
Yeah.
and Trump's way right. Okay, let's swing it back in the middle.
Too
And
much
back in the
division.
middle is good for you. It's good for me. It's good for everybody. Because right now, let's talk about it. When I came up in politics, I was a young soldier, a CIA guy. The Democrats and the Republicans were this far apart.
Yeah.
You wouldn't know the difference.
Yeah.
But now, everybody hates, ridicule, hate, craziness.
Is all that what's causing these assassination attempts?
I think what happened, I just think the lawlessness, and COVID kind of, and social media. We look at what changed our lives.
Yeah.
COVID was a friggin' disaster. It made us rethink everything.
Yeah.
We're cooped up. We got people saying, take a vaccine, don't take a
Are
vaccine.
you vaccinated?
I took a vaccine because I had to
I
travel.
have 5 of them.
Really?
Yeah.
5 of them? GG.
Oh, you're cool. Yeah, I'm joking. No, man.
Okay.
It depends.
Yeah, a little bit.
Look.
5?
I don't know about that, but it depends what one. If you took the Chinese one, you're probably done.
Oh, shit. How do you think COVID started?
Look, I don't believe in any of the conspiracy. When I saw the whole thing, again, been around, so I think it was a mistake at the Wuhan lab. It leaked out. That was a mistake. I think what happened after that was not such a mistake. The Chinese brothers, they got together when this shit started leaking, and they're like, wait a minute. We always prepare for bio-warfare and all this, right? Say, look, let's just let this go a little bit and see what happens, right? And sure enough, what happens? Man, it shut the world down. I mean, they were way ahead of it. If you remember, they had masks, they had everything ready to go.
For real?
Yeah, they were rocking. They knew they knew shit was going down. They were creating masks, they were creating everything. And guess what? We had to buy our masks and all that stuff.
From China?
From China.
And guess what happened? It didn't even work. What does that tell you?
I think it was fake masks?
No, it wasn't fake masks. It's just there. But my point is,
Yeah.
I think the Chinese party saw an opportunity to have a bit of a dry run. Meaning, let's see how the world reacts, the West reacts, and the U.S. reacts. And you saw how it reacted. It wasn't really that good.
Yeah.
No.
Okay? I mean, we have generations of children who didn't want to socialize. They wouldn't. If you ran to hug a little kid, another little kid would be, no, 6 feet, 5 feet. That was
Yeah.
We got kids like dropping out of school, playing 2K all day.
as we look back, and then people don't even go to work.
Yeah.
I don't know about you guys. When I came up, you go to work, wake up,
I
go to
don't
work.
think I've ever worked a real job.
But this is a job.
Yeah.
You're working hard. You have me walking
work
around the
hard.
streets of Fort Lauderdale for like 2 hours.
All right. So there's a lot of conspiracies in this chat, and like obviously like for you to debunk them being in the CIA.
Okay.
They keep spamming the CIA killed JFK. That's what they're spamming.
No, man. Look, everybody wants to. Why would CIA kill JFK?
Yeah.
First of all, most people don't understand about CIA. We see too many movies.
Yeah.
The CIA's
They
job.
think life's a movie. It's a real life chat.
CIA works overseas.
Yeah.
Overseas. And believe it or not, we play by the rules. Now in the 40s and 50s, it probably
low.
didn't as much. It
Yeah.
was sketchy, right? But the bottom line is the CIA had rules. We have rules to go by. Just like FBI. Overseas, CIA. Inside America, that's FBI territory. Threats, things of that nature, right?
Yeah.
And of course, we see the movies and like you got CIA running around America, diving off roofs and everything. You ever dove off a roof? I've done one time. The bottom line is, you see all these movies, people diving on roofs and all this, rolling and all that. Really? I've done it one time. Your knee blown out. That's it. You're done.
Shit.
All right. So you ain't diving over roofs and everything. My point is, CIA's not operating in America having gunfights.
Yeah.
FBI, just like what happened to Charlie Kirk's assassin. FBI got on it. They said, fuck this. President of the United States sent FBI out there. The Utah police were out there. They said, we're going to find this dude. Not bad. They found him what?
48 hours?
Yeah. They got
48
it.
hours.
How would you punish him?
I'd go Neanderthal on his ass. But we have a system of government. He'll be tried.
Yeah.
And I think and the death penalties in Utah.
Yeah.
And
I saw someone say online, I don't know if this is true, they said in Utah that you can do like a firing squad as a death
I
penalty.
know some of these old laws are kind of crazy when it comes to that. But the problem, they say that, but then how do you get to the
Do you
process?
think we can actually like get to the death penalty fast, or is it just gonna be like where you can
Look,
appeal and it's
look.
gonna take forever?
This is not China. It's
Yeah.
not Russia. I mean, obviously, the court of public opinion believes the guy's guilty, right?
Yeah.
But we do have a process, whether it's me, you, or someone else, where in our judicial process, we must prove the evidence, and a jury of our peers must say the dude's guilty. Okay? No matter how heinous the crime.
Yeah.
And that's what makes America.
Can't he just say, like the chat saying he can just plead insanity? And then what happens then?
He can try, but then they're gonna look back. You know, he can plead insanity. That's a good point. He can plead
That's what
insanity.
his lawyers are gonna try to do.
Yeah, but his lawyer will try to do. His lawyer will try, but the other lawyer is gonna say, "How? Well, when were you insane?
Yeah.
When did your insanity start?"
And it has to like track back.
Yeah.
I mean, you gotta be insane to kill someone, to be fair.
Yeah. I mean, although some people are detached from reality.
Yeah.
I mean, let's face it. In your generation, and I'm not pointing at you, but
Yeah.
the younger generation. What do we live in?
Yeah.
We live in this.
I've been looking at it, yeah.
Yeah.
No, we all do. We live in this.
No.
We live in movies. We
Well,
live in
like,
games.
All
we
the
live
mass
in games.
shooters, they always have
And-
like
and
Discord
so-
logs and all types
Yeah,
of stuff.
so violence
Yeah.
for us is, you know, it's kind of, and look,
It's almost desensitized.
and the problem is in America, let's face it, we're the ones who shoot up schools and everything.
Yeah.
I just had this discussion a couple of days ago. People say, oh, it's the guns in America. Maybe it's the guns, but also maybe it's our society, the way
Yeah.
the way we've been inciting hate, right?
There was never school shootings back in the day, right?
Thank you. Now, overseas, you don't see it a lot. In Europe, why they have knives and stabbings and all that?
Yeah, scary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Acid attacks.
Yeah, it has. So, I mean, yeah, I do, and look, I don't want to get all the NRA people all riled up, but I do not think a 19-year-old, 20-year-old, or even a 30-year-old should just roll into a gun shop
No.
in a fit of anger and buy an AR-15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? I had an AR-15. I was in the military, and I never forget.
Have
Like,
you ever shot anyone?
what do you think?
Sorry, I'm moving fast.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is,
Tough
AR-15.
question.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
We're here, it's
Fair.
family.
Yeah.
Rock and roll.
Thanks,
man.
man.
Rock and roll. The bottom line is, AR-15 is not a hunting weapon.
Yeah.
It is a man killer. I was in the military, I had all sorts of toys for boys.
Whoa!
I could f you up with, right? And our
Jesus Christ.
and the bottom line is, our Tier 1, our Special Forces guys, they are badasses. They got the best shit in the world.
Yeah.
And they're gonna lock on you. They're gonna blow that door in and hit you before you even wake up.
Oh!
Right?
Hey! Wow! There it is. Okay.
I Delta Force, I SEAL Team 6, I Special Operations, I Ranger are the baddest boys in the world. Okay? But you think they're gonna take that and go, let's go hunt a deer?
No.
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 No. Trying to kill people.
And so my question is, if you want to do that, okay, but we need to have, again, the NRA people gonna freak out. Oh, my God, you talk about our right to bear arms. No, I'm talking common sense here.
Yeah.
Common sense. You want to go buy AR-15? I should check out, see if you're a little crazy.
Of course.
I mean, like for me, like, would you sell me an AR-15?
Not right now. I'd say, listen, I like you, but why don't you fill out some paperwork here? Let's check you out a little
Isn't it
bit.
illegal?
Yeah, huh? My point is,
Oh, okay.
in other words, if you run down and
Yeah.
you're all shaking and angry
Yeah.
because you just caught your girlfriend and you say, I want a gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say, hold up, why don't you come back in 48 hours, brother? Here, fill out this paperwork and the gun, pick it up
Yeah.
in 48 hours.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
And of course, NRA, the other side's gonna say, oh my God, you're interfering with our gun
Yeah.
rights. So look, I believe in our right to bear arms, but I also believe in a bit of common sense here.
Yeah.
A mixture.
Alright, I know we're talking about movies. My bad.
Yes.
You know the movie Snowden?
Yeah.
So this is a question for me. Are they looking at my phone? Like, can they see through my camera right now?
Well, you worked with the NSA a bit.
Or is it?
No,
Because that movie scared the.
no. Here's the deal. No one cares about you, brother. They love you, but you do your thing.
Yeah.
Now, if you're the enemy, if you're a bad guy,
Yeah.
and they put the eyeball on you, now a lot of things are possible. A lot of things are possible.
Enemy meaning like trying to kill people or like.
What?
Like, you think China or Russia could be on his phone?
If you were like, not really. If you're in the States, it's harder. If you were in their country, where they own the cell, they own all
Yeah,
this, they probably could light you up.
But over here, everything's
No,
clean.
first of all, no one cares. There's so much data coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you're like a criminal. Now, if you're a criminal
Yeah.
and you get on that list, they can light you up.
Yeah.
Not to, now if you're overseas, and again, if you're in China or Russia, your phone, computers, everything else.
Yeah.
But most of the time, most Americans, you don't have to worry about that, unless you're a criminal, right? And then, I mean, most of the time, there's so much data going in. Now, let's talk about it, metadata and all this. I can talk to you right now and say, Neat, do you like tequila ocho?
I don't drink. I'm Muslim.
Don't worry, tomorrow you're gonna have tequila ocho all over your phone.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's gonna come through. You'll be going, what the hell?
We've all been there.
Why do I get tequila ocho on
Yeah.
my phone? I don't drink.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
they literally track what you say.
Yeah,
and
because
then
the
serve you
algorithm.
ads.
No, this.
So they do hear us.
Yeah, the phone hears
And
not-
they can see us, but they
yeah,
don't want to.
But
They
it's
don't
not
care.
the government.
Who is it?
Hey, who do you think? It's the marketeers. They're
Zuckerberg.
selling our data.
Like who?
Apple. Mr. Apple.
Tim Cook, Mark
Mr.
Zuckerberg,
Gates. Mr. Google.
Jeff Bezos.
Hey, it's all about. It's all about commercial needs, right? And it's turned. It went from here back in the day where remember, now you sit at home and shop, and they track it. Everything's with algorithms. So we're really good at but they're really good at now figuring out what we like.
Yeah.
A lot of people were worried about like a potential world war. Should the U.S. have anything to worry about, or how strong is our military compared to like a China or a Russia?
Look, Russia, nah. China, they got a lot of dudes, a lot of stir-fried brothers.
Oh my god.
Wow. Oh, is that bad?
You don't like China, do you?
I like China, but they're the enemy.
What's your favorite Chinese food?
What are the enemy though?
Huh?
What's your favorite Chinese food?
I like Chinese food.
Which one though?
Oh, so, egg rolls and all that.
General Tso.
I like Korean food. I like bobimbap.
That's not the same
bulgogi.
thing.
No, it's different. Don't. Hey, the brothers. The brothers, Korea and Chinese, they don't call them the same. They'll take issues with it.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
No,
I mean,
they're all different.
You don't believe me? Ask a Korean or you Chinese.
I was just in South Korea.
They're nice, aren't they?
Yeah, in China.
안녕하세요, 고맙습니다.
Thanks.
No. South Korea's intense.
Oh yeah, no, it
You should
is.
do Taekwondo. They're good. They're serious.
When do you think the world's gonna end?
Man, I hope it don't end while we're here. We can have a good time.
Yeah, but like, if you had to put a time, like if you had to guess, right, like an exact amount of years, what would you say?
Man, I said we're gonna be all right.
Oh, so
Unless we
You're not worried about AI ending the world.
no, because before AI ends the world, they're gonna talk to people like us or people my next generation of fellas, and they're gonna say it's time to going up. We gotta take AI. We gotta deal with AI.
Shoot up AI.
We gotta take AI down.
yeah,
But
AI.
But look, everybody says AI is going to control us. But at the same time,
Think of it
think
so
about what AI is helping us with.
Yeah.
Chat GPT.
ChatGPT. Well, be careful with that too.
Why?
They always cheat. That ChatGPT, he's always lying too. Give you bad information. And, I tried it once. I tried it once to get out of a cover story with a girlfriend of mine. That dude f***ed me up.
Damn.
Damn.
She shot.
Chat, don't use
L
Chat
Chat
Yeah,
GPT.
she poked. I thought I had a good story. I didn't have a good story.
Damn.
But ChatGPT is useful.
Yeah.
I mean, it's useful.
For the right
AI is useful. The medical field. Think about it.
Mm.
Medical field. That's good. I mean, they're going to areas that can save lives.
The chat's asking, have you ever been to a Diddy party?
No.
I have.
Yeah, I know. I know you have. They're also asking, why did you leave the CIA?
Well, what happened was what happened was people, and I'll get personal. People thought I would never leave the CIA, right?
Yeah.
I was one of those diehard boys, urban legend, or whatever, having fun.
Yeah.
And things came out, remember when they talk about waterboarding and all this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Obama, he was like, I'm going to prosecute these people.
Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I was a senior, and I thought, and a lot of that was under my responsibility. And I had an opportunity to transition there, and I said, wait a minute, if I'm out, so if you're in, they can lock you down and talk to you in closed ceremony. Where if I'm out, and I'm civilian, no, I can say it's gotta be public, man. Let's talk about it. Let's get it out there. You want some? Let's get some. And they don't, and I thought like that, but it never came to it. He never followed through. Actually, the more I think, when he came in, he said that, but then I think as more as he read the information and all of this, he realized, like, wait a minute. They were authorized by the President of the United States.
Yeah.
There was a program. Forget this on the left or the right. It's not, these were civil servants doing their job.
Oh, so it got a little messy. So
Yeah,
fuck that.
so let's not do this. Now, I had a great opportunity. A good friend of mine offered me an opportunity to transition at that time. And it was a great opportunity for me and my family. And I asked my old boss, and he told me, he says, man, you've done enough. You've been through it. So don't feel guilty, you know.
Now you just want to chill, live life.
Chill,
Yeah.
live life. And that's what I did. And I look, and the thing is, you leave and you see shit go down, then you're thinking, damn, those are my people. I wish I'd have been there. And that hurts. And you miss it for a bit, you know?
Yeah.
But then you realize, okay, that chapter's closed, time to move on.
How hard was all the travel with having your family at home?
I mean, there are very significant divorce rates. People are nuts, but it's hard on families. You disappear.
Yeah.
There are high divorce rates in our special forces, and even in law enforcement area because of the schedule and all of this. But in the agency, there was a pretty significant divorce rate over the years, and same thing with our special operation forces.
What was the longest you
It's
were
always
away
a
from
family service.
What was the longest you were away from home?
We know questions, chat. Ask questions in the chat. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, I was telling people.
I was saying several months.
In the
I
Netherlands.
mean, disappeared.
Yeah.
Now I was overseas a lot of time for years,
Yeah.
but as far as off the radar,
Yeah.
several months at a time.
Just messing up Al Qaeda.
Sort of.
What was the most stressful thing you had to deal with while being deployed? I think I'm in a movie. I'm sorry. Let me reset. What's the most stressful thing you had to
stressful?
I like the delivery.
No, it's okay. Look, it depends how you define stress.
Yeah.
I'll say stress. Stress happens when you lose friends. Okay. You train hard. As you work hard, you play hard.
Yeah.
When you lose a friend or you lose a colleague, and unfortunately I lost a lot. It's that stress that comes on you when you're not quite ready for it. You think you got it. You think you got it, and you button it up. You button it up, and you button it up, and you see it. The PTSD for our military folks. They went to war. I mean, normally you'd go have a combat experience and that's it. We were in war for 20 years.
Yeah.
We're taking young men like you, putting you some training, and next thing you know, you're in Baghdad. Okay?
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Can that happen now?
Yeah. No, but
You guys should do that?
You'd say, I'm out of here. I don't like.
How long
Zach
did you
says,
last?
I don't like working with me. I'm out. I'm going to join the army.
Shit.
3 months later, you're in Baghdad eating dust with a helmet on your head and people yelling Arabic at you.
Double
Okay.
coverage.
And guess what? All your guys are young like you too. The
Yeah.
sergeant's probably 23. And what happens? It goes down. It's scary.
Do you think do you think me and Neon could like last in a place like Baghdad?
If you with me, maybe. If you're by yourself, you might have an issue. But you both could look like you're Iraqi.
Oh, good. Why? All right. The chat keeps thinking you're not a CIA agent. Are you guys dumb? He used to be. Just had to clear that up.
No, it's okay. No, what it is, because most of our guys are buttoned up.
Yeah, but you're more.
I'm a little more extrovert on this stuff because I have fun about it. I mean, I'm done. I did it, and it's not like I did it last year. It was several years ago. And of course, I'm in movies. They talk to me about being in movies. I was in movies and all this. So now I'm like, it is what it is.
Yeah. They're asking what's in Antarctica.
Ice, polar bears.
Yeah, but like there's like another side. They say it's like the government holds it.
No, it's ice. Have you been there? Yeah, I'll tell you why. I did a parachute jump on the Arctic.
Yeah.
You got Antarctica and you got the Arctic ice cap. And we train, we do secret shit in case the Russians try to sneak in, right? And every night for training purposes, you parachute on the Arctic. And man, it's just cold and ice. Ain't nothing up there.
Have you ever seen a portal?
A what?
I'm reading the chat.
A portal, like
Like a real life portal.
going into another sphere or something?
Yeah, another dimension. Yeah.
What are you on? Mushrooms and Molly or something?
Oh, he might be. Are you?
So, I'm just reading the chat as the people. They gotta be.
I did see a portal once, I have to admit.
For real.
Yeah, I was down the street here at Scarlet Strip Club. 5 in the morning, I've been on tequila all night. I said, oh, this is the big one. I'll be gone.
Oh.
Oh.
Would you ever go out with us to the club on the street?
But,
Huh?
excuse me?
I said, would you ever go out with all of us to the club one day?
Sure.
We'll set it up.
Yeah.
All right.
Also,
Chat, ask
okay.
questions, bro. What else y'all want to know before we end?
Also,
it,
I think the reason why they're skeptical is like, you know, obviously what you said, but also Marty's like a good family friend of mine. Like that's how this was possible, right? Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna do any other live streams.
No. Well, I got my own.
Yeah, you got your
I got
own.
my own podcast.
For real? What are you talking about?
I just started. You guys will like it. In fact, I have you guys on there. It's not like this. It's called Warriors Haven USA. It's taking our vets. It's founded by a friend of mine named Peter Gary.
Okay.
And it takes our vets and teaches them a trade, you know, because our vets come back to up, right?
Yeah.
They
Are you
got
on Joe
issue.
Rogan?
Huh?
You were on Joe Rogan?
No. Who said that?
This chat. Why do y'all lie?
Yeah, I went on Joe Rogan, but he'd like him to be on there, but I'm bigger than him.
Oh.
No.
Marty
Yeah.
doesn't do a lot of media.
Yeah, but the bottom line is, I got this podcast going. We've already done 3 episodes.
Yeah.
And basically, we talk to ex-special forces guys about their experience. I'm the interviewer. So
Oh,
if you
shit.
guys come on, I'm gonna put you under the lights,
Oh,
baby.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you under the lights.
You know, waterboard us?
What is it?
Waterboard.
They're spamming the name MK Ultra.
MK Ultra.
What is that?
What?
MK Ultra.
What y'all talking about, bro?
You like our podcast, Marty?
I like it. You should have me on, and I'll take my shirt off next time. I'm joking.
Can you take it off right now?
Wait, if I do, you're gonna get inundated with wind, www. Ladies are gonna break their hearts. I'm joking. I like to have a good time.
Well, I appreciate you for coming. Anything else you want to ask?
No, I think that's good.
Any last questions?
Marty's in the chat.
Any last second questions? They really enjoyed you.
Thank you. Just so you guys, it's a blast. It's fun. It's like fellas hanging out.
Oh, yeah.
We just happen to have some cameras here.
Yeah.
Some good
Fuck
looking
it. Fuck the
gentlemen looking at
cameras.
us.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Alright, they have a lot.
No, that he's just like
What would
us.
you?
They have so many questions. I just don't want to.
Yeah. Don't worry. Fire away. It's just me hanging out. We could be at a bar and I'd be doing the same kind of thing.
That's my Area 51.
Yeah, Area 51. That exists, and it's like, you know, it's some top secret, you know, shit they try out there. Area 51 does exist.
Try. Like, what do you mean by try?
Yeah, obviously experimental. You know, obviously it's installation where they, the U.S. military needs to have secret locations where they develop stuff.
Yeah.
So that's what they do.
Okay. Okay.
But you haven't been.
Huh?
Have you been?
No. I don't need to go out.
Obviously legally, but never mind. Bad question. Sorry. I was gonna.
Fire?
What?
I was gonna ask how many people you shot and legally.
No, can't go there.
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sorry. That's why I didn't want to say it. You forced me peer pressure.
On love. No. Yeah.
Yeah.
In self-defense.
I feel you. What was the most never mind. I gotta be careful. This chat's crazy. They're asking a lot of shit.
Are they having a good time?
Oh yeah, they're having a great time because
Yeah,
you're very knowledgeable. To get someone from a former CIA agent of your level in the streaming world is impossible. And by the way, shout out to Zach for making it happen. But it's impossible. So
Well,
now that they have you, they're like. asking
Well, because
everything.
a lot of guys may be a little buttoned up, a little more
Yeah,
uptight.
like more serious, like
Yeah.
pull up in a suit.
I can be serious, but I ain't that serious.
How would you? Alright, if you were to get serious, how would it go?
Do you really want me serious?
For like a minute, I want to see how.
How serious?
Very serious.
Very serious.
Like back in the day.
Like the truth.
Yeah.
The truth. You want the truth, pal? Can you handle the truth?
Yeah, I can handle anything.
Yeah, I don't believe so.
Was that zero? Okay.
I'm just.
Alright. Damn. Alright. The U.S. Liberty attack.
Yeah. What about it?
They're saying ask. They said ask about it.
Yeah, it was a terrible. It was an attack done by the U.S. Liberty was a surveillance ship in the Med. We were looking at a situation, and the Israelis attacked it. And our media doesn't cover it a lot. The Israelis that attacked it, you know, there was obviously some very quiet conversations and discussions after that.
Yeah.
The context was it was a civilian ship. They thought it was threatening their operations or their national security, and then they bombed it. They strafed it, and yeah, that happened.
Have you ever like witnessed a bombing next to you, like close to you?
A lot of them.
Yeah.
That's crazy to even think about.
Oh, can you explain to a layman how come like these shootings on roofs can happen? Like, how far drone technology has come?
Well,
Like,
that's the other thing.
couldn't we like have drones scope it out?
You're exactly right. Right now the Ukraine-Russian war has changed the drone world. Now every unit in the military can get drones.
Yeah.
The fact that, and you nailed it, at Charlie Kirk's, all these security detachments should have one person with a drone, right? Okay, look, Charlie Kirk was a loved guy, but he was also hated by certain elements, right? He had a security team, and I'm sure they're sincere, and I'm sure they loved him. But security teams, most of the time, you think about close-in security, but you think it's not going to happen today.
Yeah.
Right, it's not going to happen today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it happens, and now you're.
Yeah.
But the bottom line is drones brings a whole new thing into this.
Yeah.
Were you getting excited or something?
Nah, I just need to, they told me to rearrange my.
Oh, look crazy.
No,
No, but like, I certainly.
Speaking of drones, oh my bad. Go ahead.
No, like I couldn't like fathom that like these shootings on to Trump too. Like how this stuff is going undetected in 2025 with tech.
Yeah, well that's just it. They again, Secret Service are probably stuck in their old ways. I mean, you got to remember in warfare and even thing in football and look, you always fight yesterday's battle.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
play yesterday's game.
Yeah.
Right. And so then you adjust like, oh, this happened, and then what happens? New happens. So most of our security elements and close-in security and everything, they're on today's mentality, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you got to be ahead of it.
Yeah.
Be able to be creative. That's why you got to think people. And the way I say this is like, you're on defense, I'm on offense. You got to have an offense guy who says, guys, if I'm going to come hit you, this is what I'm going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you take that expertise and you say, you know what, we're going to have drones flying around.
Yeah.
And look, you may just see a happy crowd all day. And what happens? You're going to see you'll be bored. You see happy crowds loving somebody. But then one day you're looking and say, what the is that guy climbing on a roof for? That's a problem,
Yeah.
right? And then you take him out. Or
So speaking of drones and stuff, there's a streamer, his name is Adapt. He's been running a whole study on, he thinks the drones are in pigeons. Like the pigeons that you see around the world, or around the US specifically. He believes in that. Can you just please tell him that it's not true?
brother, stop. Just stop. I don't know what you're drinking. Stay off the creatine. Stay off the protein drinks. It's not helping.
Yeah.
Now, I will help you though. The way the drones are advancing and developing.
Yeah.
Now you can have there'll be a guy named mosquito fly. You know, these drones can be miniature.
For real, so it is real.
No, but not pigeons.
Adapt, right?
Not pigeons,
Oh.
but they can have miniature drones. The technology now is biometrics.
Yeah.
They can drop, they can go outside and drop 4 or 5 drones. It got your biometrics, and my biometrics. They're gonna fly in here and they're gonna bypass you, gentlemen. All you guys, they're gonna look for us and run right into our forehead.
And kill us?
What do you think?
What the? This
No,
is the thing. This is real.
Yeah, drone warfare is going to. You don't have to have explosives. Look.
So instead of sending a hit on someone, you just send a drone.
Send a drone.
Bro.
It'll be at that point where, look at the Russia and Ukraine. They're dropping drones. The poor Russian soldiers in the ditch sitting there, and the drones.
When is this coming to the U.S.?
Yeah, but what I'm saying, this is just special ops warfare. That's where this war. Look at Ukraine and Russia. You got Russian guys in the trench, and the Ukrainians with their drones are finding them and going in and shooting and hitting them. I mean, this biometrics. The same thing. Drones are going to deliver your hot dog pretty soon. You know, you order.
Yeah.
cheeseburger, so they're gonna be at the door, a little drone says, bye, thank you very much. Just to make sure you don't have your,
Wow.
Adaptive.
What do you think about like the weird that you see in the sky? Like, I've seen like a lot of videos and stuff on Twitter that you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like UFOs or like unidentified objects. Like there's some weird going on up there.
stay off the drugs.
But I saw it on Twitter.
Hey, I know.
You're killing my
Hey,
dreams.
no, look. Natural things happen. Phenomenons happen.
Yeah.
And the minute you say it don't exist, it might exist. So what my point to you is I'm not saying, oh, there's UFOs, not UFO. But, you know, we live in a big world, a big universe. And things can, weird happen,
Yeah.
you know? And you just gotta go with it. Say hello or run.
Yeah.
You gotta figure out what you're gonna do.
There are like official government reports that report orbs and potential UFOs and
Yeah, I mean, people, it happens.
yeah.
You're up in the sky flying around, you see something, and you're going back, you would say, whoa, what was that?
Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not gonna be the guy that says, oh, it doesn't exist.
No.
Could exist. We live in a big, crazy world, they may be checking us out too.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you for coming.
Thank you.
Chat, I think that's about it. I can't think of anything else. Chat's not saying, they just keep repeating the same shit. Anything you want to tell the people?
Hey, thank you for being here. Remember one thing, left, right, no matter what you are, we're in America. You love each other a little bit, all right? Okay, you can get real, you can get a little nuts, but at the end of the day, we're Americans. Let's get it together here. Thank you.
They're saying Unc is spitting.
What?
Which basically means that, so you're not old, but you're a bit older than us.
Yeah.
You're
So
on.
they're saying you're spitting, meaning like you're speaking facts. Like you're putting on for the world.
Thank you. Thank you.
We're teaching Marty. We're talking about Pop Smoke.
Yeah, okay. All right, you guys are like this. They asked me about Pop Smoke. Of course, he's a rapper. He's a good rapper. But Pop Smoke, in my language, I would say we're popping smoke means we're getting the f out of here.
Alright, I'm gonna show you some Pop Smoke. You know how to dance?